Hello and welcome back to Starmade. My name is Rabenschild and we are playing on the Squadron server. Today I have some projects, with the turrets again. I did some work already, but I didn't record it because I didn't turn on my recording. I moved these turrets from here to there, changed out the damage beam modules with missile modules to have just relatively fast firing lock-on missiles. They do a bit less damage and are not too fast, so the projectile speed is not too fast, but they fire a lot faster. I think that's a good thing to have here. And what I wanted to do next is do some anti-missile turrets. It could be a problem because I think I'm missing the rails. No, I have the rails. Good thing. So put the rails in here. Let us take a look at the turrets I have set up. So in the front is the core, then the axis behind that, and then some blocks around it. I think I can replicate that. So let me put down a new ship core, and then we go and put some more anti-missile turrets here where I have on the axis where I have move the the missile turrets here from. I wanted to put them here so their field of view is a bit better than what they have here, because this whole structure is in the way, basically. I had some other things I talked about. I talked about the blinky lights with the circuit I made for the blinky lights. You can see that this is one of the first ships I've really ever built in Starmade. So we need to change out the circuit and get rid of some of the early mistakes. So I want to up my game when it comes to that, basically, too. I want to rework this ship, do more stuff with this ship to get it out of this state of being half done. I need to focus on projects a bit more. I have the monstrous project of this space station with a shipyard, and I basically have done my harvester project, but the problem is the harvester still looks like crap because I need to work on that more too. And I have all these things that I need to do. I need to rework the mouse. I need to rework my my cargo loader, because Landscape made a really cool cargo loader, and I want to have one of these too. I want to follow basically his concept. I stated that I want to have cargo loaders on every station, so that if cargo needs to be loaded, you could just pick up it could be that other people don't have cargo loaders. And Landscape had the idea to make a cargo loader that fits into the space of one of the cargo containers. And this idea is, it's a good idea. I need to follow him there and build something similar. He might have made a nice contraption with folding arms too and all that stuff. Go to his channel and take a look at that. Landscape really did cool stuff there. So, but we will go back to the anti-missile turrets. I want to set up a pair of anti-missile turrets down here to fill the gap and to have a bit more protection for the belly of the beast. And then we will go and work on the other turrets around. I also said that I want to replace the front and the back turrets with cannon turrets. I tested out the front cannon I have built in the last, or I showed you in the last episode, the fast firing explosive effect cannon. The people still didn't scream at me for making something that is completely unnecessary. So in my test, I saw that it did good work, and it made good work. It made good work with the iSense. I attacked another station, and there I was able to take out iSense with the front firing cannon, and I took out the station with some missiles and the front firing cannon. So in my tests, it worked out well. I will go and use this concept for the two smaller cannons on the top and the smaller cannon here. And I need to find a place to attach another of these cannons, maybe on the bottom. We will have to see. These cannons will be replaced just with missiles. Not fast firing. I want to go here. I want to go for damage beam missiles, so they are faster and they hit a lot harder. The damage beam also puts damage to the missiles. I don't think that it is needed for these, but for the big ones I will go definitely with damage pulse, 100% damage pulse for more damage. Good. Start with the anti-missile system. So the first one is set up. Let's just turn it on. Go to type, turret, aim at missiles, and active. Good thing. Let me do the second one. Okay, these are done. They look a bit different than these. Maybe I will change that later, but maybe it's not really necessary to do that. So the next thing we should do is go and switch out the big turrets, I would say. We will start with the top one. There we just need to take out some modules and exchange them with other stuff. I just realized that I don't have a lot of the damage beam modules, so I might not go up to 100%, but let us take a look at the numbers and see what this does. That is always the thing we should do. 25,000 damage with a radius of 14. That is due to the explosive modules missile speed 200, nearly 300. That's the same as the others. So if you go with a pure missile system, you always end up with 200, around 300 missile speed. Range 20,000. So, and the reload is the same as with the small missile launchers, 15,000 milliseconds. So fast firing. We will now add the damage beam models and we'll see what it does to the damage, to the speed, and to the reload time. Again, I will just make a small strip down here. I hope that's enough. The missiles don't need to be put to 100%, I would say. Another look at the numbers. So we have now... okay. The damage went up by 20,000. The speed... okay, the range... and the reload time now is not too bad. And we are at 25%. We could do more with more damage beam modules, but on the other hand, I think that's good. We have filled out the cannon, and that's the main goal. Later, again, this whole ship is a constant piece of work, so I will constantly change out stuff, change things. If I find something better to do, then I will go for it. And I think that's okay. 45,000 damage with that speed and still a good reload time. The others, I had it up to 100% and the reload time went up by more. Definitely more. So we will just keep that. Good engagement range, 30 kilometers. That's a good one. And the speed is okay too. So I think these missiles can follow ISINs, and they are fast firing. That's a good thing. And we got away from the cannons. I sometimes have the feeling that the cannons they might destroy the missiles in flight. So I don't know if that's the case, but it could be. We could, by the way, we could open up the cannon on the side, make it a bit more beautiful, don't know, put some things in there. We might do that later. But now for the other turret, I would say we do the same, basically the same here. Rip out the cannon and then go and replace it with missile modules and put in some of the damage beam modules again. After taking a look at the numbers, I decided that here we will go and use up some more of the damage beam modules. It's also a bit testing out what we could do here. So you can see that 87,000 to with 33%, a bit slower missile speed than the top one, and reload is just a bit higher. Power consumption, I don't give anything about the power consumption. The explosive effect will not be as good anymore, but let us just go for it and see what is happening. Yeah, these are good numbers, but you can see that the reload went up by, don't know, 10,000 milliseconds. So I think that means that it takes 35 seconds to reload, and it went up by then 10 seconds. So, and now we are at 66%, but the damage went up really high and the missile speed went up by 100. That's a good thing. We will keep that way and see what happens. Maybe we can do some more tweaking with the top one too. But for now we have these two turrets done. That's a good thing. And now we will go and switch that back on and then go and do the smaller turrets, I think, yeah, this is the Bobby AI. Just turn it back on and we can leave it that way. We will start with the front one and see what it does to the cannon. Okay, let me take a look. At the moment, we have a cannon in here. It is at 100% iron effect. Ooh, okay, what did I do there? Total damage. See that the effect is not so high, so we will just go and replace the missile in here with a complete cannon. So dedicated turrets for things. Let us do that. This needs a bit of rewiring. We have an explosive effect in here, so we can just keep that and then rewire the computers. You can see I removed the missile computers already, and I will leave the cannon computers and just rewire the... Is this the main one? This is the main one, and we will just rewire the explosive effect into the cannons. Okay, let me finish that here. I've changed out the secondary cannons now. I will need to replace them because they were on the bottom here, and I went for these cannons now as the main cannons, and now I will have to place new secondary cannons. So let me... Is that already the secondary computer? Yeah, that is the secondary computer, and now I just have to place cannon modules back into this whole thing here. Okay, that is done. Fill in some holes and then we are done with the first cannon. This is total damage per projectile. The total damage went down. With the speed of the cannon, the damage goes down. So we have at least, hey, we have 100 damage per projectile now, and have a penetration of 1. Really? Should we remove some and see how fast it is then? The explosion radius is 5. So if we remove 1 or 2 blocks, let us see, reload 100. What did it do? Ooh, okay, the damage goes up a bit. The penetration doesn't. The reload... The reload went up farther than I would like to have it. Okay. 182. No. We will keep it 100% per. The question is, could we do more with the explosion effect? This is still connected to it correctly, so again, it's all a game of testing. We will have to test that out. I will fill in some holes here, and then we move on to the next cannon. Maybe we can finish another one today. Maybe the one on the bottom next. I think that is good. Let us take a look at the numbers. It's number crunching. Most of it. 40 damage per projectile, and the cannon speed, power consumption, reload is as high as it gets. Cannon speed is good, range is good. We will keep it at that and see what it does for us. Again, testing. The next time, I think we will take out the ship out of the dock and do another fight against the station. And I hope after that I can, I have enough tests to don't know. Be sure if that all is a good idea. I will turn this on again. I don't know if I did that with the other turret. I will go there now and take a look at it. I think I will do... This will do for today. And I think we should... again, do another test in the next episode. And hopefully after that we can be sure that everything's all right. One thing I might want to do in the meantime is set up, or maybe we can do that. No, we can't do that today. We will do that in the next episode. We replace or put in another swarm missile tube here, and then we will go and attack another station and see how it goes for us. So, but for now I say we will end the episode here. I hope you liked it anyways, and I hope we will see us in the next episode here on the Squadron server when we test out how effective the ship still is. Good people, we will see us in the next episode. I hope to see you then. See ya, guys.